my God.
Oh God, 21. This guy on his phone. God Almighty.
My fault, Pop. Anybody step into my path is effing feeling it. Hardcore, I got it sucked like a P word. Stab it to you gushy, so please don't push me.
Oh baby, what's going on? CBD, CBD.
CBD. I don't do drugs. I don't think that the teenagers and the kids should do drugs. CBD, CBD, CBD. Nobody's lying on you.
Nope,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I ain't got nothing for the drug administration.
Absolutely.
Drug,
No, no, no. Absolutely not. No troubles at all.
no sir.
What is
That
that?
is a great.
CBD mean cannabinoids? I'm gonna throw in my
Yeah.
CBD in a little bit. Watch your mouth now, folks. Don't be saying, "Oh, you be up there doing this." No, I don't. I be up there smoking CBD. That's all that
Yep.
is. That's all that is. So
Keep your nerves right. You keep my nerves right.
that's
I
all.
get
Cause my
stressed.
paranoia ain't no good.
Nah, man, I get stressed out at work. People talk crazy. Old man called me. Look, old man called me today. Yo, I bought a couple of batteries for my golf cart, and it's a black guy. I can hear his voice. And yeah, man, ain't none of them ain't holding charge and this, that, and so I look it up. Yeah, buddy, they only got a 3-year warranty.
Okay.
So he okay, man, ain't nothing you can do. So nah, there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I'm saying? They got a 1-year warranty, and your warranty went out last month. Ain't nothing I can
Okay.
do about it. If you'd have
Okay.
called me 2 weeks prior, I got you. But okay. So he was like, "Yeah, man, because I bought two from y'all, and then they sent me down to another store to get the other one." Okay, I mean, what you want me to do? So okay, I'll call you back. So he called back about an hour later. He done call the other store.
Right.
See, that's why I don't want to be manager, because I only want to answer for me. So he calls the other
Yep.
store, and the other store tells him that being that it's a gold, it has a 3-year warranty on it.
Okay.
So he calls me back thinking he got something, thinking he got one on me. Yeah, man, the other man at the store called when I called him, and they said, yeah, I bought a gold, so it got a 3-year warranty. I said, sir, ain't no
Y'all see the
drinking and
keys,
driving.
right? Don't try to play me.
Yeah, ain't no CBD in driving.
Nah, nah, nah. You see the keys, right? No CBD in driving. Don't try to play me. Swear to God. But go
So
ahead,
he
Pop.
just
What you were
cannot
saying?
understand. The man cannot understand that his warranty is gone on it. The gold batteries for cars have a 3-year warranty,
All
not the
right.
ones for RVs or fucking lawnmowers or
Golf
golf
carts.
carts. Yeah, none of that. So finally, I had to tell him, yo, I tell you what, it's quite clear that you don't believe what I'm saying. You think I'm trying to get over on you with this. So call them back, because if it's under warranty, you could take it any store, any fucking Advance,
Hmm.
and get it swapped out.
Yes.
So being that you
Yes.
believe what I'm trying to tell you, you take those three back to the store in Castle Hayne and have them change it out for you. Simple
Oh
and
my
plain.
God.
No need for me and you to do no more discussion.
Get the
If
F
you
out of my
believe in
face
what
with
this
your
man
punk
said,
ass.
if you believe in what this man said, then take them down there. They should have no problem fulfilling your order.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. We don't get
I
on the
cannot
fair share of buses. Go ahead.
I cannot help you no more. So I would really appreciate it if you do not call here again about those batteries.
That's cold. Damn, just like that.
That's not cold. That's the truth. There's nothing I can say. Nothing. But
So,
people are idiots like that.
huh?
People are idiots like that.
Now that's true. That can't be denied. That's probably one of the truest statements I ever heard.
Why would you call me back if somebody said that they can honor it? Why wouldn't you just say, you know what the hell with this person over here? They say they
I'm
can't
going
do
over
nothing
there.
for
Right.
why? Why wouldn't you?
That's them people, man. That's them folks. Idiots, man. Ain't nothing to say. Ain't nothing to say to it, but just like we do every single week, y'all. This is like Father Like Son podcast. If you don't like our opinions, you can take it up with our human resources department and wait in line. If you pull a ticket, we'll get back with you. But the two guys you're speaking to right now don't give a shit. Human resources does. We don't. But that's all good though. Welcome to the show for the first people who come here for the first time and all that jazz. You know what I'm saying? Nothing changes from the week previous. It's just me and my pop shooting a mess, man. That's it. So we got a few items we want to talk about. Before I ever get started, I always like to start the same way by telling my pop, Dad, I'm really proud of you. This is, I think, week 25 or 6 or something like that. We up in the 20s. Um, we just heard some positive feedback from some family today that we got to keep going because we speak how we want to, and other people can speak how they want to when they on our show. So we're gonna keep it up. Honestly, I could
Yeah,
be sleeping or getting some coochie or getting some money, and so could you. But we here right now, so I'm proud of you, Dad, and let's keep up the good work.
yes, sir. I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate
Uh,
that.
and for the haters, man, keys on the side. Don't try to play me, dog. Keys on the side. That's all I'm saying. CBD. So anyway,
CBD.
CBD, CBD, CBD. We got some items that I want to talk to you about. And I want to go over the items before you and I started talking, so we could kind of put them in priority. Here's the list of things. Are you ready?
No, hold. Give me 1 second. I just
Oh yeah,
want
you got something to say. What you got to say, Pop?
to know that this is just for educational purposes only. Now continue, my young
Facts.
lad.
So for our items today, I was able to look up a few different items. Being curved by a female, and that female wind up saving your life. The second one is J- Joe Biden likes to sniff girls' hair. What the hell's wrong with that kid? Then we got dead weight. You can get rid of dead weight, and it makes you a lighter person. How getting rid of dead weight makes you a better person? Okay, okay. We got Kendrick Lamar versus J. Cole. We got a shooting in West Philadelphia, born and raised, according to Will Smith. Generation Z says that they don't make enough money to live. They can't afford to live. That's anybody from 97 till about 2010. Donald Trump will not sign the federal abortion plan. The Goon Squad from Mississippi have been sentenced with time. We spoke on that before. Black people number one question mark. You and I spoke about that earlier this week. We got the Boeing situation where Boeing is messing up, pissing the bed again. The airplane company. Um, Jewish people, Asian people, and black people. Where is this Jewish Asian hate coming from? Um, Good family, people in the family that are good people. Uh, Palestine and Israel once again. Um, and Bosco, my dog Bosco being a dirty, dirty dog. So, what would you like to start with,
OD.
Pop?
We can
Oh,
start
Dirty
wherever.
Vasco, Dirty Vasco. That boy dirty.
Old, that's what it stands for. Old Dirty Bosco. ODB.
ODB, that's my dog. That boy nasty. He a good boy though. He's a really good boy. So anyway, let's start with this, Pop. Let's start with the dead weight situation first.
Okay.
I have had a very suspenseful 2023 where I realized that everybody that's around me certainly don't mean the best for me. Now more than ever, I have less friends than ever, but I feel freer. I feel like I can accomplish a lot more. And I feel like I'm able to actually achieve the goals I'm able to. I'm asking you, when do you decide to get rid of your old friends who are holding you back, or maybe an ex-lover or a job? And how do people decide to get to the other side? Because I've quit a job, I've quit a girlfriend, and I've quit a friend before and seen the other side and realized the benefit in it. But it takes a lot for people to quit what they're comfortable with. Do you have any advice on that? Like being able to give up your past in order to achieve your future?
There's a little advice. You have to want you more than you need everything else. You have to want what's best for you. And it can be scary because the unknown, that's why people are not willing to try it as much because the unknown is scary. But I don't think there ever was a light bulb that just boom. I think it was more of me realizing who I am or who I are. Enough
Shout
respect.
out who I are. Let me throw out the
Huh?
banner real quick. I said shout out to who I are. Let me throw out the banner real quick.
Yeah, yeah. And I wanted more for me. And it's a bit selfishness because it takes a lot of determination. It takes a lot of strive and energy to want to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's different than the education level
Right.
because you can spend 12 years to become a PhD. You get what I'm saying? You could do
Mhm.
your little 8 years to have your masters and all of that. But in that aspect, that just shows me you had time. But a person that's trying to change their life for the better, 8 years is not an option.
Right.
12 years
Right.
is not an option. I'm not gonna wait 12 years from now to try to get what I want. It's a total different aspect of it. I got to get what I need now. You know, shout out to the pickle farmers. Shout out to the people that grow collard greens, yams, onions, white potatoes,
Tomatoes.
asparagus, strawberries, tomatoes, eggplant. Shout out to people that want to better themselves. And if you can't help me with that, then you are considered to me dead weight.
Mm, mm.
And I didn't pick and choose. I just know what I need to accomplish what I want to accomplish. And if you can't help me, then you are considered to me to be some type of extra burden or weight.
You're in the way. At this point, if you're not helping the cause, you're simply
You
in the. You have to go. You have to
yeah,
go. It's nothing
you're a hurdle.
personal. You're a hurdle. You're a hurdle, and this is a sprint and not a hurdle. I'm trying to get there as quickly as possible. It's unnecessary. You don't put hurdles in sprints. You get rid of the hurdles. It's a sprint or it's a hurdle race. Get your
I
ass up
got
out of here. You don't
yep.
belong here anymore.
I got an even better scenario.
Uh,
You just tore your ACL and you out there trying to rehab, jog and everything. What in the hell you need that damn hurdle in your fucking way for?
Unless I'm racing hurdles, nothing. You serve no
No, no.
purpose.
Understand what I'm saying? You just ripped your ACL. So they repaired your ACL. Now you're in the rehab stage where you're trying to walk back, get your motion back right. What the fuck can a damn hurdle do to help you in your rehab progress? What in the fuck can it do? Make you rip it again?
Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
The nuisance. You can't do nothing with it
It doesn't serve you
uh,
any purpose at all.
at all. You know what, homie? Can you just take that hurdle on the side right there? Hell, I can't even run yet. I'm trying to get
Carry
my
that.
motion back, walking, and you got a hurdle in front of me? No, thank you,
Right.
sir. No, thank you.
Mm.
That didn't work.
So I think about that, and it also reminded me of like girls that I might have dealt with once upon a time. You know what I'm saying, from a distant past or whatever, right? And these girls wind up dealing with somebody whose baby daddy is a killer or whatever the case is. Just ain't right. And I thought to myself, okay, in high school I was chasing these girls. I think about the girls I was chasing in high school, and I think about who I am as a man today. And I'm like, okay, if I chose that lady in high school, surely my life would be ruined. Surely my life would be ruined. Or I might be stuck in the city I grew up in, which is a cardinal sin. Like that, we're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? But like, shout out to the young ladies who never gave me no love for whatever reason. It might have been because you thought the boy was a square. You might have thought because the boy, whatever it was. When I look at you now, thank you very much because
Hmm.
I surely would have a life sentence if I was stuck with your ass. And
Yep.
there's some women out there. I just spoke to one recently today. If I had a kid with him, I'd be happy to do it. It'd be awesome. It wouldn't be the worst. But there's some women, especially in my high school, y'all go to hell, man. I ain't got nothing for you. You can't have the seed. It's precious
Yep.
and filled with Modelo's. The seed is filled with Modelo, so your baby might be drunk when you get pregnant. It's only a joke. Anyway,
Shout out to the
um,
ones that
huh?
shout out to the ones that got away from me. Thank you very
Shout out to the
much.
one. Yeah, yeah, you did me a favor. Thank you very much. I see we got some viewers today. Y'all go ahead and send a comment, man. We'll call you out. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for showing up, man. So let's keep it hot, Pop. Let's keep it hot. We gonna talk about the boy. Nah, we ain't gonna talk about Joe's dumb ass. He's dumb. Joe Biden, that is. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the Kendrick Lamar and the J. Cole beef that's going on. Not too long ago, Kendrick Lamar came out with a diss song against J. Cole, ripped him up, whatever the case is, a bunch of subliminals. And then J. Cole just came out with an album the other day called Might Delete Later. Now, he went out and he put a diss out on Kendrick Lamar too. It was pretty good, called 7 Minute Drill. It was really good. But while he was in Wilmington for his pod, I'm sorry, for his concert, Dreamville Festival, he gets on stage and he says, I apologize to the homie. Like, I think that your music is really great. This wasn't me. I was acting outside of myself and I apologize. There's a lot of people in the music world who's claiming that J. Cole is a punk for rescinding his diss in the first place. what's wrong with us? And I'm gonna say the hip hop community. I'm not even gonna put a color in it. What's wrong with the hip hop community where a grown man says that I apologize, I was wrong, and somehow it's not good for us. It's not good enough. We gotta have violence. We gotta have diss tracks. We gotta have bullshit. When we actually see a excuse my language, pop, but when we actually see a grown man be a grown man, we castigate him for being weak. What is that about? And would he have been cooler if he
That's that
ruined the
that that.
man's career distance or put hands on that man? You know what I'm saying? Would he be cooler then if he killed somebody?
Yeah, the Westerners, the ones that still brainwashed by the Westerners, yes, that's what they want because that's what they teachers taught them. You can't love nobody. You can't love your fellow man. You gotta hate your fellow man because if not, he's gonna take what you got, and it's just instilled in people. I mean, again, not just color, it's just people. Where the Westerners took control of our brains many years ago, and we just can't figure it out. We can't
I
figure
mean,
it out. We get
I mean,
mad
we
at
could throw it on the West Pop, but the East has been doing that for a long time too. Like Europe has been conquering countries and sending people out and castigating them for being communists. This isn't just Western. Getting rid of
well,
your competition is what humans do. We all want to get rid of our competition. My question is that when a man is a man, why is it so rare to us? Why does it seem to be so like why is he a punk all of a sudden? Because he decided he was gonna talk it out as opposed to shooting somebody.
that's the way it was designed, B. That self hatred.
Oh, hold up, man. Pop gone all of a sudden. Let's see what's up. Anybody in the group chat go ahead and comment something, man. God damn it. I don't know where my pop is at. Son of a bitch. Hmm. I don't want to cut the show off, but I am certainly about to light my CBD. This is the CBD. 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 Legal in my state. Oh, here we go. My pop shit. Hold on.
Man.
Who that? My pop?
Yeah, what happened, man?
What the William H. Bonney?
Damn, my damn CBD went out on me. I didn't have a good.
CBD. CBD. Legal in my state, by the way. Very legal by the state. I don't got to make a channel. Oh, that's my man right there. Yo, man, shout out to you, man. My man, the bassist. If you watching right now, man, it's one of the dirtiest basses I ever seen in my life, man. Makes something called Doom Jazz. I'll ask him for permission before I put his name out there, but incredible basses. His drummer's really good. His piano player is one of my favorites. Real solid guys. They make really good music. I'll ask for permission before I start airing people out because we talk about some pretty derogatory stuff. So hey, look, man, shout out to my man. Hey, I got the okay. Shout out to my man Aaron, bass Aaron, okay, director of Doom Jazz, creator of Doom Jazz, and late night low lights, incredible guys. Drummer named Gabe, piano man named Michael. I'm talking about some dope dudes, man, straight up from the bottom of my heart. Who I are, Creeds Brown, to late night low lights, late night low lights. Doom Jazz, check them out. All right. And if you ain't checking them out, use a straight sucker. I'm sorry, what is it? A buster, pop. They're a buster.
But
They're a buster. Uh,
peace to the planet.
so
Peace to God.
we got this one thing came up that says that Generation Z kids are claiming they're not making enough money to stay alive. They're not making enough money to live. Now let me put some
Mm-hmm.
precursor behind this. The federal minimum wage as of 2024. save this for your calendars. As of 2024, the federal minimum wage is still $7.25 per hour.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
Generation Z kids, who are people born from 1997 till about 2010, are claiming they're not making enough money to be able to live. Most Gen Z kids don't have kids. Most of them are single and they're doing their thing. And I want to ask you, how do you, because you've been through different um recessions and things of that nature, financial like ruin. You've lived through those days. What advice do you have for the Generation Z kids who are saying, I don't make enough money to live in this modern day and age, especially if you don't have a wife or a spouse? You know what I'm saying? Like how is what advice do you have to these people who are struggling out here?
I don't really have advice, man. I mean, work harder, work
Work
different
so
jobs.
and I
I
get that too. I get that too. But Pop, man, you talking to me? I've got more jobs than anybody you probably know. I'm on like
mm,
5 jobs at any given time. It's not enough money. I'm not even Gen Z. Like if I don't, God forbid I have a child, what do I do? What do I do?
that's really hard for me to answer. I mean, you have to better yourself, whether it's through education, whether it's through learning how to feed yourself, learning how to plant, learning how to hunt. You have to figure this out. My first job, I made it was either 5 cent or 10 cent a shirt. And at that point, I was still living with mom,
Hmm.
so I had to pay my due to the household, or ties, or whatever you want to say, to the household. But that was still enough. And if I slacked one week, you could come home with $95. If you hustled that week, you could come home with $150.
Hmm.
But then again, you think about when I was raising my children. It ain't like I was making $60 an hour like lawyers, but I had to manage my money properly. I had to educate myself properly.
So what does that mean though? Because like I could tell you if I let's just say if I won a Grammy, I could tell you, yeah, I worked hard. Like what does that mean? Can you explain that to somebody who's actually living in this world, who don't have children? You know, like what advice do you have? Like, should I save my money? Should I invest my money? Like it's right now. I know you lived through a very tough time, right? You are post crack era, raising kids in the millennium. That's very difficult. That's very unique from every other single generation ever made. Somebody who survived the crack era and was raising children in the new millennium. That is rare. So, like, you are more qualified than most. How do you like? What advice would you give to me, to your son? Like, as no kids, how do I get ahead in this world?
Motivation, motivate you. Know what you want. Surround yourself around people that can help you get what you need, and focus on doing what you need to do. Don't get sidetracked. Don't worry about who's running for president and this and that, because neither one of them is going to help you. And if they do help you, it'll be years after they out of office. Better yourself, educate yourself, have that will to survive, and don't let
I
nobody
gotta,
stop.
I gotta.
That's
Go ahead.
no, that's it.
I've got a question that's closely related, derogatory, and I'm willing to step on the line about this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I am going to say something that's highly controversial. I hope everybody understands me because I'm going to play devil's advocate also. Here we go. I want this, and I'm starting head first. I would like, let's just say there was a race of a competition of every single race in ever existed, and there's a ranking system from 1 to 0, whatever the case, one to whatever. Uh, And I wanted, this is important. Please listen to what I'm saying. And I wanted black people to be number one in every single statistic ever created. I would want that because if that was to happen, then that would be great for me. Okay? Feel me on this though, Pop. I feel that way. Is that black supremacy? That's the first question. Is that black supremacy that I feel that way? Also, I want to ask you, is there another race allowed to say that openly on the airwaves and say that they want their race to be number one because it's going to help them out personally? For example, let's say Joe Rogan or Jerry Springer decided he says, I want every white person to be number one in this country because that's good for me. I can survive that. He cannot. Why do you think that exists? Why do you think
Well,
that happens?
some people do get up there and say
Who?
that they want their race to be superior.
There's no other race other than black people who say that being number one is okay. Every other person is going to get called a racist or
Well,
anti whatever or whatever. Why
well,
can we get away with that? Why can't we get away with that? And I don't regret it. I'm never going to take that back. Being being number one, if all black people are number one in any category, that's good for me. I know that to be true, factually true. Why can't white people say that without being canceled? What is that?
because I know the hatred that went on in this country and actually other countries. Everybody know the hate. Nobody likes us, but nobody can say that we actually crossed them. You know what I'm saying? The Japanese, you can say, okay, Pearl Harbor. The
Okay.
Koreans, you can say, okay, Korean War. Germany, you can say, okay, Hitler. But we ain't starting no wars.
That's true.
Everybody knows the truth. So yeah, if you go out there playing yourself, talking reckless, then you deserve to be exposed. You deserve that. All we
Now,
talking is our truth.
yes.
The truth that everybody knows, but they don't want it out there.
Well, I guess that makes me want to ask you the first one again. Like, is there such thing as black privilege? Why am I able, and you know I can say this to any corporation in the world and tell them I want my race to be number one because that helps me. I was born as a black. That's it. That's like that's it. If I was born as a green man, I would want green people to be number one because I am green. So like let's just get rid of the whole black and white situation. I'm talking about today because truthfully, you and I don't know anybody who was related to direct slaves. I don't think so. I certainly don't. Like that trauma doesn't affect me. Fair is fair. Fair is fair. Like I don't believe I don't understand, I should say, why some people are allowed to get away with saying things that others aren't. And that protected group is beyond just me and black people. It might be somebody that's part of the LGB. It might be somebody that's part of the science group, somebody that's part of the tree group, the water group, whatever you're part of. It's not fair that some people can say things that others can't. And like who's gonna kill me? I don't give a damn. Come find me. Come comment, whatever. Like black people being number one in any category is good for me because I am black. White people can't say that. Is that fair to say?
Certain people can. Certain people that I guess will be under what we might call authority figures or celebrities, they won't say that. But you catch a skinhead doing life in prison, he's gonna say how he feel. But
So I gotta
nobody's
ask
gonna,
you.
huh?
I didn't want to cut you off. What did you say? What were you saying?
So nobody's really gonna care about what he said. But he can still say that. There are people that still say it, how they feel.
So would you rather have a neighbor who is a open skinhead, whatever that might be, a open one? He hangs his flags, he does his thing, or a
Mhm.
neighbor who plays nice with you, but he's actually a part of some sketchy organization. Which one would you
I
rather live?
I'd rather have that skinhead.
That's what I'm saying. Me too. I open your mouth. Open your mouth. It's okay for people to speak the way that they should want to speak. So that way we can judge them based on how it goes. If you don't
Well,
like
that
me because I like white fences on my house and you like wood fences, I should say something. Because if you're my neighbor, I'm gonna paint a white fence, period. It is what it is, whether you like it or not. So I'd rather hear from you.
I agree with that. I didn't know that was the point you was trying to make, but I agree with that.
Well, the point I was trying to make is that some people, and I equated it to black people because we know what we can get away with. We know what we can do. But some people outside of black people are able to get away with saying things that they want to simply because they're part of some quote unquote protected group, which I don't
Yeah,
even believe in protected groups. I think all of them are disposable. But like, if this is I don't even want to get too political, so I'm gonna stay on our path. There are other people who are part of protected groups who can say what they want to. So if
hmm
let's just say, for example, if I'm a woman and say I wanted to have a woman-dominated world, that's okay. But
hmm
if I say I want a male-dominated world, I would be a misogynist. That is idiocy, right? Doesn't that it doesn't make sense. Some people can get away with saying bullshit. Excuse my language, Pop. Why is that?
yeah. Hell, some people can get away with saying nigga. Some people can't.
Yes. Who that? My
You
folks in
know,
there? I think that's my folks now.
that's some folks in them.
Folks. That's my folks
That's
now.
some, yeah.
Yeah. That's my folks now. But
Sound like them.
that look like them. So we gonna keep it moving. That made me
Yes,
want to
sir.
move on to Boeing. Remember, you and I were talking about Boeing a couple weeks ago, the airplane company.
hmm
Boeing has a new situation in which an engine, apparently some engine malfunction happened where the engine wound up blowing out and wound up catching the wing. And so people
Yes.
are videotaping the wing looked like it was destroyed on the side of the plane. It was a
Yeah.
mess. Boeing is back in trouble again. And I just want
Again.
you I don't want to desecrate Boeing, but we've been reporting on this for weeks now. So, Bowen, I see your ass. Once again, you back on the bullshit, I see. Excuse my language, Pop. I see it, Bowen. I want to know what's
They
going to happen with them government 747s that's out there on government contract. Okay? Is Boeing going to lose its company because it's putting people in safety? And also, this is important.
No.
I want to know how many accident has happened to military planes, because what happens in the military stays in the military. If Boeing is giving out bogus planes, then the military planes have probably been bogus before. How many times has
Yeah,
that gone wrong and nobody's reported it? Just so you know, Boeing, I'm on your ass. Always watch it. And you killed that man. You killed that man. The whistleblower. It was bull. It was bull. We know you killed that man. Like Father, like Son podcast on your ass. Knock it off. Please and thank you. Please and thank you.
yeah.
How you feel, Pop?
We know they took him out. We know
They
that.
wiped him out for
And
sure.
I don't think that they're gonna lose their contract because they have a contract with the government. And
What? You think they're gonna still be out there giving out bogus planes?
yes, because the government is not willing to admit
Hey, boy.
that they fuck.
Good point. Good point.
So now they get in their ass and might start other regulations, but they're not gonna cancel that contract because that's gonna admit that they made a mistake. And they're not gonna do that.
So if
It's
the
simple.
government has the contract, if the government has a contract with Boeing, and planes have been busting up on commercial flights, who is responsible? And we will find out. God knows we will. I'll do the research. Who's responsible for reporting the government? When government airships and warships go across country, across the seas, how many of those planes are bogus? Countries who are out there to set the mission to go set our country free, to go do patriotic duties. How many of those
Yeah.
have been landed because the plane is bogus? I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and put this out here early right now. I would never ever suicide myself. I love myself. And I love my dad and I love my family. I know for a fact that if I ever tried to suicide myself, people would be disappointed in me. They might come look for me. Just know it ain't that. I'll never hurt myself. I love myself. I'm handsome. Incredibly, dashingly handsome. Dangerously handsome. So that's just the truth. It's the guala. Anyway, how you feel about that, pal? I got more stuff to talk about, man. We done with that, Bowen? I'm on your
Yeah.
ass. We'll be
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
to it.
Them crooks.
Brooks, Busters. Busters. Let's see what else we got. We got some stuff in here. See, oh, another one I ain't gonna touch on too crazy. Um, we've been speaking on this highly, but according to NPR.com, there are over 30,000 Palestinians, that's soldiers and civilians who've been killed. And when it comes to Israel, there's about 1,700 civilians and soldiers who've been killed. That's according to ABC News. So that's 30,000 compared to 1,700. I'm not castigating anybody today. Don't feel like it. And I just want to put those numbers out there. You good with that, Pop?
I'm good with it, but it is those numbers are surely a sign of a conspiracy.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's looking like a genocide to me, but I don't want to, like I said, I just simply don't have the energy this week. I'll do it.
Hmm.
I'll do, you know what I'm saying? I just like, I've seen this. I've seen what people have been up to. I just ain't got it this week. I don't like these
It,
numbers.
it goes we were talking about earlier. You,
What's that?
when you got a solid foundation, you might stray away, but you're gonna go back to what you know,
Yeah.
which is your foundation has been planted, has been there for years, and is still strong. And you know when to say when. This is too deep right now, and Let's move on. Let us move on.
Let's move on. Shout out to the folks. Shout out to peace in the Middle East. That's all I got to say. I don't like people being killed, and I certainly don't like babies being killed. Shout out to the babies. God damn.
The women,
Peace in the Middle East. From the Guala, from the Pops. On to the next. Let's see what else we got. My eyesight's getting really, really bad. Ooh, wee. Here we go. The Goon Squad from Mississippi with your bust ass. I done found you. I found you. I told you I was serious about this. The Goon Squad out in Mississippi had killed two fellows in particular, but they were known in Mississippi. They had a infamous nickname called the Goon Squad, where they were harassing the locals in Mississippi.
mm,
The two victims in particular for this particular case, their name is Eddie Parker and Mike Evans. Rest in peace to Mike Evans.
mm,
The Goon Squad apparently were out doing heinous crimes to people, harassing and torturing, waterboarding civilians of Mississippi all throughout, and just terrible people according to the crimes. This I can't say alleged anymore because this is all real. This happened. A United States government and or excuse me, a Mississippi state government has actually convicted these people guilty of these crimes. So I won't call you a buster. You are what I call you. So that's according to the American government. Um, so here we go. So Brett McAlpine, Daniel Opkyke, let's say Opkyke, Opk, let's say Opkyke, and Jeff Middleton all got served with 20 years of prison for their crimes and the murder and the sexual assault of Eddie Parker and Mike Evans. They got 20 years. A fellow named Hunter Elward, Elward, got sentenced to 45 years. Uh, Joshua Joshua Hartfield got sentenced to 15 years. Um, excuse me. It's alleged that all of these men had sexual assault against these men would still stick dildos and broomsticks upside people's anuses and farfet noggins. They were sticking foreign objects in people's Dudenheimers, Pop. It was horrendous. And apparently Hunter Elwood, Elward, wound up sticking his service pistol inside of Mike Evans' mouth, blew his head off. He's a goner, obviously. Rest in peace to
mm.
Mike Evans. I just wanted to put that out there. We followed that before. This page is about exposing the truth about excuse me, Pop, about people who be out here doing their dirt. Their
Honestly,
time has
B.
been served. Hey, get out of here, cat. I don't even like cat. Get your ass out of here. My bad.
Honestly,
I didn't
B.
like cat.
That guy didn't die.
Say it again.
The other guy didn't die.
Mm-mm. Yeah, the other guy just living with Farfet Nugan, with Dudenheimer damage. Heavy
No, no,
Dudenheimer. But the guy that got his mouth blown off, he's out of here.
no, he's not.
What? Still alive?
Yeah, he got his tongue shot off, but he's still alive.
Wow. Thought he
He's
was
still
dead.
alive.
Opened his mouth, had him blow his mouth off.
Yep.
So just putting y'all out there, I ain't putting no pictures up today because I was more concerned with the Gen Z guys. But excuse me, I've been having a couple beers. Um,
None
but
of
yeah,
that
man,
matters.
I think that's heinous. That's heinous.
Mm-hmm.
That's heinous. But
Now, this is after. See, I mean, this is the things that nobody talk about. I don't want to talk too long on it. I just want to get in and get out with it. But
okay,
Mississippi is still tripping, man. You know, people watched In the Heat of the Night in Sparta, Mississippi. It's that was a bunch of crap because the police didn't act like that, like Big Bubba, or you shoot a fair one with you. They didn't do that. Now, this again, this is after
Bubba shoot the
they
fair one with you. Word up. Word up.
had
Shout out Bubba.
doing
I
that.
think his name was something Altry. Great actor. But
Yeah.
Bubba.
Uh, they found 215 bodies behind that same jailhouse.
Mm,
These
mm.
people are breaking in. And see, I followed that story. The neighbor said that those two black boys were having sexual encounters with a white girl.
Okay.
And so Goon Squad came and kicked the door in and started performing all of that foolishness. They
Do
should
the Hunter
go.
Act. Jesus H. Bush.
Okay? They should go, and there should be no, they should go straight in the general population.
Do you feel the same way about those guys that killed that? We talked about them too. Them black cops that wound up killing that guy out in I can't remember what city it was. He was
Great.
mad because they said
Yep,
that dude was out here smashing his baby mama. Say he was hitting her with
That,
the BBC. They say the
that
man
was
was hitting her with the BBC, curving her
that was
back out. He was hurting. I say send them guys to jail too. I forgot, man. Damn, what city was that? But we reported on that. We reported on that. Go watch it. Huh?
Miss Mississippi.
That was Mississippi
Mississippi.
with them 5 black cops.
Mississippi.
Man. Yep. I'm gonna tell you what. Yeah, 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 yeah. They say that street dude they ran up on him. He was mad at him. They said they had the girl bent over the old balcony. She whelping. Ah ah. He was hitting her
Like,
with the BBC, hitting her with one of them things from way out here, hitting her with the BBC. And the other cop was upset. Damn, that was Mississippi. That's not the Goon Squad though, is it?
man, it's terrible out there, man.
Man, they said the girl started talking like the dude that was from the street. She, you know what I'm saying, when she started bringing up his mannerisms and stuff, that's when you know you done lost a girl too. When she starts saying things that's strange, things you never heard before. She start saying things that other men say. She like, yeah, yeah, yo, she talking to him crazy. He like, what the? You telling
Yep.
me old dirt boy from around the way hitting you with it? Anyway, well, effed up. Let's see what
So,
else we got. Gen Z. Okay, it's probably gonna be my last one, and I'm out of here before I hit you with the quick C's.
yeah.
Nah, that's not gonna be my last one. I'm gonna hit you with this one, and then I'm gonna hit you with the quick C's. Third parties in the political system. Do you think that third parties work at all? Like
I don't,
we got
don't
the two main parties. Do you think that the third party is actually helping our American system whatsoever, or it's just some buzz?
I don't think that well, I know that I don't none of them have ever won.
Right.
So that's all I really know about it.
So why do you think it's just like they don't even promote it on TV? Like it's not American at all. The two people get promoted, but like the independent never gets like promoted at all. What's up with that? Why do we do that? And is this just another part of the false like thought that we have freedom and we don't have freedom? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this really
No,
like a tyranny, or and we don't see it, or like what's going on? Or
it
do
really
we
is.
have freedom? Because if you vote for independent, you're stupid because like you're just basically voting independent. In my opinion, means that you're voting, and I'm with it. I'm with doing it. But it means that you're voting basically against the person who's going to win anyway, as opposed to just putting your vote in. Voting independent is not a thing. They're never gonna win. They're never, ever, ever gonna win. This place is rigged. It's a tyranny, and we don't know it. But this whole
I do.
system is really is it's a tyranny, and I'm afraid that these people are out here controlling what we do, and
Yep.
they want to stop the musicians. They want to stop the comedians from like saying the things they want to say. I'm done with it. This America I'm into right now, I'm not into it right now. It's pissing me off. So I just got to keep it gangster. Got to keep it gangster.
And you got to keep it cool, and you got to really understand what the game you're playing with, because we we are really nothing compared to some of the people that they done took out already.
Mm,
You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
They got bodies already.
They got Diddy. They about to put Diddy up in the prison. They say he's playing with them boys. He's playing Farfet Nugent with them guys. I certainly don't have the money Diddy got. I wasn't playing Farfet Nugent with them guys either. But if
No,
they can bust Diddy, they could probably bust me too.
well, I mean, all we doing though is living right. We ain't screwing nobody over. You know what I mean? Everything we got is legal, legit.
Yeah, I ain't got much, but it's all mine. I never stole. I didn't steal it. I have stolen.
No,
I have stolen before, but I haven't in my current life, and I don't own anything I've stolen. So it's been a long time, man. I ain't got to steal from nobody. And your grandma safe when they're around me. I don't want to like steal from your grandma or take nothing from
no,
your mama, man. It's safe.
no.
I'm a sidewalk human being. I ain't in the
Come on.
streets no more. I thank God where we at right now, Pop. My dad's got clean chicken
Yeah,
eggs in the middle of a bird flu. In the middle of a bird flu. We talked about that last week. My dad's got clean
yep.
chicken eggs in the middle of a bird flu. The CDC said that, and I'm not capping, dude. Look it up. The CDC said that the eggs from a chicken that's infected with bird flu is okay. That's fine. You can eat the eggs. The birds got to die. But the eggs that's birthed from a chicken that is infected with bird flu is okay. While my dad
Yeah.
is eating all natural, my dad just said today, "Hey man, I'm getting bird feed for my birds today." He know what he feeding his birds. This part still sitting in the trunk. You ain't taking out the car, did you?
Nope.
It's sitting
Nope.
in the car still, ain't it?
It's in the back of my pickup right now.
See how I
But
know my pop? I know my pop. I know my
but
pop.
I
That bird feed gonna be fresh. Y'all birds and my birds too, cause I don't have no birds. They're gonna be infected with that bush. Excuse my language, but I didn't curse. I swear I didn't. It's gonna be infected with that bush, and it's gonna have people sick, man. But your eggs clean. They good eggs. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie.
I'll tell you what, when mine start reproducing,
Yes.
I'm gonna give one to you and I'm gonna give one to Zora. I ain't gonna give it
All
to
right.
Qua because Qua ain't cool with it. But I'm gonna give one to Zora. She'll take care of that some bitch. Cause
Oh
she
my
gonna
God.
want
She actually, if she had a chicken, she would actually would guard it with her life.
yep.
She would guard it with her life. It would be
Yep.
serious.
That's gonna be I'll bring it to her one day on her birthday. Gaga. Yeah. Have the cage for it and everything.
I'd be like, why you got the bird in the house? Why you got it hugged up? Why you holding on to the bird? It's
Why
my
the bird?
friend. I love her.
Yeah.
My bird. All right.
Oh my
All right.
God.
You got it. I ain't gonna bother you. You right.
You
Why you
see
got the
it?
bird on the leash in the house?
Yeah.
That's so she won't drink water out the toilet. Okay. It makes sense. It makes sense. I ain't gonna bother you no more. You got it.
That's crazy.
You got it.
But
Pick
see,
it out, baby.
yeah, you gotta find things though, to also to inspire people. Like I admire what you doing for your niece, man. We ain't calling no names, but you want to get that certain thing,
Nah.
right. Niece, man.
Hey,
Cause that's
listen,
what you
we
want
ain't gonna
to
call
do.
no names like you said. Let me get this off real quick, Pop. Shout out to my niece that wanted to be a musician. I F's with you, girl. That's my girl. That's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about. I'm so proud of you. You keep it up because listen, I'm not good at many things, but I'm super duper good on that music tip. And you are too. Baby, I'm proud of you. I got a Cadillac coming for you. Don't you worry about it. It'll be custom made just for you. And I promise you, when you see this podcast in 20 years, you'll know I'm super excited about this. Keep it up. I'm so proud of you. Keep up the great work. Keep that music alive. You feel me? You feel me? I ain't
Look,
lying.
look, this
That's
this
dope.
what I'm okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes, sir.
This is what I want you to do for me. When
I'm
you
on
go,
2% on my phone, Dad. The phone. Hold on. I gotta cut the car on.
yeah,
I'm in the driveway for my haters. I'm not driving anywhere. I just gotta charge
look,
my phone. Damn. Have mercy.
mm,
I ain't going nowhere. For all my haters. Oh my God, he was out there with the so and so's and the this and that. No, I wasn't. I was charging my phone. My CBD to knock it off. Huh. Go ahead, Pop. What you got? What you saying, Pop?
bring your thing.
Bring that.
Bring
Bring what?
your base.
My bass?
Yeah. So when you give your peoples
Uh huh.
that violin,
Yeah.
you know the tunes that she know. You ain't got to get out there like Jimi Hendrix and all of that,
Hmm.
but y'all can play that same tune. Think of what that'll mean.
Oh man.
Think about it. That's real talk right there, bro. Wouldn't
If
that
she
cut
get the
deep?
skill, huh?
Wouldn't that cut deep?
Nah, it cut deep, man. That's something that honestly, that would be like a side mission of life. I got a main mission. Doing something like that would actually like I would be achieving. Uh, excuse me. I'd be achieving a lot. I'm proud of my people, baby. I'm so proud of you. You got stuff against you, mama. Life against you, just because you related to us. Just know you are loved, baby. And you nice on that violin. You keep up the good work. God, you keep up the good work. I swear to
Oh,
God, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
yeah. That's how you do it. Cause when I come from with your baby niece, I'm gonna come out there with a straight chicken, the cage and everything. Drop it off. Here, this you. I'm gonna
Oh
give her
man,
this. I'm gonna even bring her bag of food.
yeah,
All right, look. This is a water bowl. This is how you do it. Show me. Okay, you got it. Yep. This is a feed bowl. This is how you do it. Now let me see you do it. You got it? Okay. This is you. They need to eat and drink every day. Give a
yeah,
person something, some you know what I mean?
yeah,
Something to look
yeah.
forward to. I'm gonna
It's gonna
give her
be
one.
hot.
I'm gonna bring. She ain't even gonna know. I'm gonna bring it to her. Drop it. Here, boom. Cause your other peeps, the mom, she wanting to do it, but sometimes you got to put a fire under somebody's ass.
Or boot, a
Now,
nice hot boot underneath somebody's ass. That
huh?
works too. I said, or a
What?
boot. Sometimes you gotta kick somebody in their ass. It works
Yeah.
just fine. It doesn't work as good
Yep.
as fire, but it works. It's a
Yep.
nice like jump start. It's a nice jump start. kick somebody right in the ass. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Word up.
It's
No lie.
it's it's called boots to asses.
Oh,
That's
I thought
what
it
you call
was
it. Boots to
who was
asses.
that said I came here for two things? Damn, what did he
Yeah.
say? You know it
Chew
better than me. What is that? I came here for two things. What is that?
chew bubble gum and kick ass.
Yup,
And I'm fresh for bubble gum.
yup. That's it. That's it. Never went to the store. Ain't got no more bubble gum. Ain't got no more bubble gum. I swear. What else I got to do? And my boots is strapped up. I'm ready to kick ass. I'm so ready. I'm so I'm so ready. And let me tell you something too. This is something this is something to the weak men out there. This is something to the weak men out there. Nobody gonna be able to throw nothing on me because I swear to God, like I'm gonna tell the truth about the things I spoke on. I got sisters, man. We have all gotten into physical altercations. You ain't gonna be able to pull nothing on me. Me and my sisters, the older ones, we have all gotten into physical altercations. Some of them I learned my lesson. Some I had to teach my lesson. I love my sisters to death. They're the
Uh,
greatest. But
mm.
when it comes down to it, shenanigans can't be tolerated, man. They can't be tolerated, but they also know at the end of the day, you can't lie. Your boy is legit, man. Your boy legit. Ain't no F boy around. You may not like me, but you ain't gonna be able to lie on me. That's a fact. Everything legit, man. It is y'all make sure I forgot even what the point was, but y'all just make sure. I swear, I forgot the point, but y'all make sure you protect yourselves, man, and you protect your loved ones and all of that. But like, oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. I'm sorry. Like I said, my sisters have seen it where we have gotten into altercations. But they know I'm not no F boy. I'm back. I'm so back. I'm sorry. This segment is for the guys out there who like to just beat up on their ladies for no reason, dude, or whatever the case is, man. But also aren't willing to get into fights with males. The point is, my people have seen me get into it with them, and they see me get into it with males, bigger and smaller. The guys who out there just being jerks, man, just want to just like whenever y'all are around people like me, and I'm gonna speak on it, stand on it. Whenever y'all are around people like me who aren't just like willing to defend what's right, like and don't give a damn whether it's a female or male, and only just beat up on males, only do things like that, you're weird to me, and I know you weird to my pop. I know you weird to my pop. Like guys who do things like that. Whenever you and I hold conversations, I can smell it on you. It stinks. It stinks. Like I can feel it. Me and my pop are both on a situation where I'm assuming I know it's true with you. Leave me alone. I ain't gonna bother you. Woman, man, child, Martian, leave me alone. But the guys who just only willing to pick on people who aren't like able to defend yourselves, I don't like you. You're sick. You're sick. You're a punk. So even my own blood sisters who would tell you I've gotten into physical altercations with them would tell you I am not of that ilk. And I don't like you and I never have. I never have. That's what I was saying. But I had lost it for a little bit, Pop. I'm back.
Oh my God.
I
I
had to
know
say
that's right.
that. Huh?
I said, I know that's right.
I just think it's weak, man. I seen you. You a strong man. I just know there's guys out there who do that, and I ain't with that.
Yeah. You know what's
Like,
funny?
what's that, Pop?
I've never had a fight with a person my size.
Have they been bigger or smaller?
They've always been bigger.
Really?
All of my fights, they've been bigger than me.
Now,
That's
I have to
crazy.
ask you a question. You don't
Sure.
have nothing to compare it to, but was it fun? Like, was it fun? And
Yes.
this is our therapy because we ain't got no therapist. Like, when I used to fight big guys that I thought was a little bit like out of my size range, I enjoyed it. I wanted to dismantle those people. It was fun to do that?
Yes.
Now,
Be-
how do we
Because
find help for that, Pop? I didn't like we have that in common. How do we find help that was a thrill? Not anymore for me. I don't like to fight anybody. But it was a thrill to find big dummies who thought I was puss.
but that's the thing. I never went bothering nobody. It's just when you came to me, you automatically underestimated me behind my size. And that's where the problem starts and ends. Hello?
It's the quality.
Okay. Where you at?
Now look, I'm out of here. Hello?
Oh, yeah. I see you right there now. So come on back.
It's the
There
guala.
you
Like,
go.
come on, baby. Come on, baby. Hold up. Damn, this thing.
I seen the 3-way. I seen the
Let me,
3-way on you.
let me get rid of the echo. This is crazy.
Yeah, you killing me. God almighty pound.
Yep. Yeah. Hello?
Yes, sir.
It's the guala. You ready for the quick fire?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. Once again, I ain't really got nothing ready, but I did do my homework on the weekly conversations, but freestyle. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Boom. Foggy car windows. Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. This is a section of the show when I ask my dad questions, quick fire, just to find out where both our mindsets are at the time. You ready, Pop?
I am, sir.
Foggy car windows.
Dangerous.
Mm, okay, okay. Key copies.
Who?
Key copies.
Key? Like keys?
Yes.
Thank God for smart locks.
Okay. Motion detector.
Absolutely necessary these days.
Mm. Um, what's my man name from back in the day? Let's go with cowboy hat.
The original black man, the original Mexican Man and the original Indian Man.
Mm. This is a phrase. Paid the cost to be the boss.
That's a true statement. It's not just a phrase. That's a true statement.
Okay. Okay.
That's a true one. I like that one because
Um.
I live like that. I pay the cost to be the boss.
Yeah. Blinds, shades, or stained glass in your windows.
If I had the money, I would have both.
Okay.
I would have
Okay.
both.
All right. Last but not least, 4 coyotes or 1 wolf versus against each other.
One wolf against 4 coyote.
Yep.
Coyote.
1 against 3.
Yeah. You said
Yeah.
one. You said
I
one
said
wolf.
4 for 4, but now I'm saying 3.
Wait. What did you say originally?
First, I said one coyote. I mean, 1 wolf against 4 coyotes.
Yeah, the coyote.
All right, now let's go with 2. 1 wolf, 2 coyotes.
Probably the wolf.
3 is the budge number.
3, I think the coyote still would win.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
think 2, the wolf is more powerful. And he'd cripple one of them if we ever get him.
Somebody getting hurt. All right. All right. Pop, man, I love you, man. Another good show for sure. We had some folks in here that came and watched the show, so super dope, man. And the koala, this is my pop. Proud to have you here, Dad. We're gonna keep it up, okay?
Yes, sir. You sure
Ooh,
will.
that came from the belly. Peace.
Oh, thanks, man.